In my life, I have never seen racism against Black people. I've only seen racism against white people in my life. What I've seen with my own two eyes. I've only seen racism towards white people. And also, I've never seen white privilege, but I have seen Black privilege. Let's continue.
Surrounded on all sides. The Jewish filmmaker Michael Moore says Jews and Muslims need to band together to oppose their real enemy, white Christians.
White Christian European people.
We saw this same rhetoric from a chief rabbi just 1 month ago at the World Economic Forum Summit, saying that Jews and Muslims have vested interests opposing the beliefs of Europeans. Now, Jean-Luc Mélenchon, the French opposition leader, says that he represents the party of replacement, something they used to deny.
De la capacité de nos listes à incarner la nouvelle France, celle du grand remplacement.
American representatives are celebrating that white people are becoming a minority. Charles Barron, a Black New York State representative, says he has the honor to say that he lost white population in his community.
I have the distinct honor to be able to come before you and say I actually lost white population in my community.
Gene Wu, the...
Can you imagine? Again, I've only seen racism against white people. Listen to me very clearly. I have only seen racism against white people. What you just saw in this video so far, we're not even halfway through the video. What you just saw, if this was done towards any other race of people, it would be prime time CNN global news. A Jewish person saying we need to team up with the Muslims to oppose white ideology. I told you all that the greatest threat to this globalist system is white solidarity. Everybody is terrified of white folks saying they want to be left alone. Everybody's terrified. That is everybody's greatest fear, is for white folks to say we want to be on our own and left alone. You know why? Because they know the only reason this chaos can function in society is because most white folks have some sense. If you remove white people and it's just Jews and Blacks and Hispanics and immigrants, they will kill each other. And Asians, they will kill each other. They will devour each other. The only reason it seems somewhat civil is because everybody is against one group, and that's white people. Again, I've only seen racism against white people. Let's continue.
Leader of Texas Democrats, a Chinese man born in China, says white people are the minority in the country now, and non-whites need to unite to oppose them.
That they share the same oppressor is the day we start winning.
A New York Times writer, Wajahat Ali, a Pakistani man I made a video on, says white people are doomed. They live miserable lives anyways. It'll be better once they are gone.
You have lost. Your story is a shitty story filled with misery.
We saw Anthony Bourdain say the only...
Could you imagine if this was about Black people or Jewish people or Hispanic people or Asian? If it was about any other group of people, it would be literal outrage. Literal outrage, protests, marches, riots. It's crazy. And it's sad because even trying to defend yourself from this as a white person, you're going to be called racist. You can't even defend. Like, just imagine you're defending yourself against something that's very obvious, anybody with a brain, and they're calling you racist.
only solution for white people, the best case scenario, is that they no longer exist anymore.
It's a kind of utopia, just the fact that the whole world will mix up with each other, that in, I don't know, 70, 80 years, there will be no white people anymore and only cappuccino colored people.
But that's the only way. This is the only solution. This is my way of thinking.
Mix up,
it's our only hope.
The left used to deny.
Imagine, and this is what's funny, right? This is what's funny. This is what's funny. Imagine these people, Anthony Bourdain, didn't he end up killing, he killed himself, right? Imagine this rhetoric right here. Imagine if a white person said the world will eventually be all white. Outrage. This man said the only way, what's the only way? I don't know. Only way from what? Or to what? He said the only way for this to work is if there be no white people. See, what I'm telling you all is all of this propaganda and programming that they're feeding us, all of it is really about white people. It's not about Jews or blacks or anybody else. It's about white people. All of this rhetoric, propaganda, these stories, all of it is literally about white people. I've never seen racism towards a black person, and I've never seen a white person with privilege. I've only seen black folks with privilege and white folks experiencing racism. White people experience so much racism that it's just normal. It's a part of American. It's a part of American culture. It's a part of 90% of news stations, magazines, movies. This man just said the only solution is to get rid of all white people. So the notion is, think about this from a very base level. That means that everybody else is good and white people are bad. Think about it. If there aren't any more white people, then it's a utopia. So look at even the messaging in that is saying that white people are the most bad and the most evil, and by default, everybody else is good. And this goes back to black privilege. So because the white people exist, that means black people are good. But they say by proxy, they're good.
The white people were becoming minorities in their own nations. Now they openly celebrate it, and it's their party platform. Hundreds of journalists, elected officials, business figures, public school teachers, and major public social media figures believe things like this, and they share it.
This guy's name is Ian Brington, Byington.
White people are surrounded on all sides. The Jewish filmmaker Michael Moore says Jews and Muslims need to band together.
Yes. At IAN_BYINGTON. I like his content. I really appreciate unapologetic white people. I do. Because once white people are no longer here in positions of power, the Antichrist is coming. It's over. It's a wrap. It's going to be hell on earth. Could you imagine no white people anywhere? Could you imagine that? Oh, you can't imagine. It's called black neighborhoods. You can't imagine it. You've been there. It's hell. Imagine if the whole world was like, imagine if the whole world was like the hood. Imagine if the whole world was like the hood. Imagine.